Some Paschal High School music students got a special treat recently thanks to the Blue Shoe Project, a nonprofit organization that helps bring professional musicians into a classroom for a more intimate look into the world of music. Paschal has the story.
Growing up, some kids dream about one day being a professional musician. These band students got an inside look. The jazz band at Paschal High School got to hear from Richard Elliot, a professional jazz saxophone player. Elliot has played with big stars like the Beach Boys and for a while was a part of the Tower of Power band before going solo.
Anytime I get a chance to come to a town where I'm doing a concert and get a chance to get into a school and speak to kids and interact with them, it's great. I mean, I learned to play music in a public school, took up music, studied music, and chose it as a career, all as a part of being a part of a public school music program. I think is very important. Unfortunately, there's a lot of places in the United States where music programs are getting cut from schools, so anytime where one exists, it means that a lot of dedicated people have made sure that that program is intact, and I like to get in there and be a part of that.
On top of the class visit, the high school band got to perform with Elliot at a fundraising event in Grapevine. Funds raised will help other kids across the Metroplex get a chance to host a professional musician in their own classroom.
It was awesome. I think he's a great saxophone player. He's definitely a professional. I thank the Blue Shoe Project for bringing him in, so that we are able to see firsthand a real live professional musician. I think it's always awesome to see live musicians, just so we can have a better perspective of how to become one in the future.
Besides the upbeat, smooth melodies, these students learned about jazz through word of mouth, including Todd, who had already heard of Elliot from when he played with Tower of Power.
My brother, he's a musician. He's actually studying at North Texas. He talked about it a lot, and from my band director, I just heard him talking about this really cool band, but I'd never heard him before. And then I heard this show they're going to play in Denton. And so I go and I see him play, and I was blown away by how tight and how strong it was. I mean, they put on a great show. It was, it's amazing.
But what is the secret to one day becoming a professional musician? According to Elliot, it takes a lot of diversification.
There's important elements to it, and one is being very focused, knowing what you want to do, opening up your musical horizons to lots of different types of music, not just being focused on one kind of music, and listening to a lot of things, but also having a very well-rounded education. Also, other aspects of your education can't be sacrificed just because you want to be a musician. For me, and I came from a very encouraging family that just because you want to be a musician doesn't mean you have to. You're going to shirk your responsibilities in history or biology.
The Blue Shoe Project's cause is to continue to educate tomorrow's generations by using the art of music as a drive. For Fort Worth Focus, I'm Paschal.
If you would like more information or to donate to the Blue Shoe Project, go online to www.blueshoeproject.org or simply call 817-689-2416.